Dee, 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 dee. Right, where was I? Hi folks, welcome. 6th of May 2020. So yeah, we're back in the studio. So we've been away a bit. Just, I don't know. Life came along. Oh, we just got busy with this and that. So yeah, just to update you, I've been doing some Zoom classes, which have been going actually quite well. I'm going to bring a bit more light over here. A little bit more light. I'll borrow this guy. Borrow this light and put him here. There we go. Yeah, I've been going quite well with the old Zoom. You know, I mean, you try something new like Zoom. You know, of course, it takes a little time for people to. But people just go to the website. If you're interested in doing a Zoom pottery class with me direct, all you need to do, go to my website. My weekly schedule is there. It's basically Monday evening 7 p.m. Wednesday evening 7 p.m. and Saturday 1 p.m. So you basically, at this stage I'm not so inundated with people, so you can pretty much go there, pick a class that you want, and you just pay for it there and then directly through PayPal. It's $30. That gives you, for your $30 you get 2 sessions of 40 minutes each. I have not upgraded to the professional Zoom, whatever they call it. I may do. I was just probably will, but I was just like, you know, kind of just testing it out at the moment, just to see if I like doing it and whether it's an idea that people like. So that's what you do. Go to the website, simonleachpottery.com. Just go to the workshops page, and there you will see the weekly schedule. Pick a lesson that you want to do. So it's 7 o'clock. So basically that's good for the US, because then it's also good for people who are further to the west of us, who are on a different time zone, say out in California. It's not so good for people who are in Europe, because they are in bed. But that's why we do the Saturday at 1 p.m. for our European folk. So that's that. That's the ZOOMCLAY. ZOOMCLAY. Yeah, just doing these tankards here. So just to go back to the ZOOMCLAY, yeah, the sessions, if you're not familiar with Zoom, you basically get you get a session for 40 minutes. And as probably most of you are aware, and what happens is the session ends after 40 minutes, but then I restart it and send a fresh invite to people, and so people then just come straight back in. Or maybe you go and have a cup of tea. What else is there to say about that? basically, you know, I have my laptop there by my wheel. I have a separate webcam. So it's it's very similar, if you're wondering what it's like, it's pretty similar to me doing a YouTube video, except I'm actually looking at what you are doing and telling you, hey, you're going a bit too fast, so just slow down a bit, okay, what you should do is this, and I show you then, try water your pots like this, try that, you know, and I go through some, it's basic stuff. I mean, I'm not wanting it to be complicated, you know, especially as I'm just sort of starting it out, seeing how we go. At the most I've had is like 3 people at a time, and you might hit it lucky. You might be the only person in the class. So that is that. Give it a try. If you are shut in and frustrated, I mean, you know, it's actually good fun as well. I actually look forward to doing it. You know, it's kind of, we've had people from, oh gosh, Spain, England, Ireland, Spain, England, Ireland, the US, of course, Jamaica, Argentina, New Zealand, Saudi Arabia. Yes. When you're finishing off mugs, you know, whatever you're doing, just make sure you put them down on a clean wearboard. All right, you don't want to put them down on a wearboard that's got bits of dry clay and horrible stuff on it. So these, as I've told you a million times, you see, it's got like an undercut there, a bevel. So that enables me now just to come along and just thumb them off like that. Don't need to do any trimming on a mug, please. It's a total unnecessary. Okay. I wish this light was. Hang on a minute, maybe I can move it a touch more like that. Alright. Yeah, as far as the other workshops go, my usual workshops, I'm reinstating them again. We're starting again. My May workshop. So first of all, this year, the March and April workshops were basically postponed. But the May one, I thought was going to be postponed, but I'm now thinking it's going to be open. So that's May 16th and 17th. You can check that on my website. If that interests you, write to me and say, yeah, I'm interested. And then I'll tell you what to do. It may be you've already signed up for it, but you thought it was going to be cancelled, in which case you won't need to send me a deposit. Just write to me and say, you know who you are. I've actually already written to you, so you know who you are. If it grabs you, you want to do that workshop, let me know. Those people who were already booked onto it, they will have first priority. and then if there's space, which there very well may be, and people may not feel comfortable yet to go out and about and go on a workshop, that's completely up to you. I believe by then legally we can do it. We are less than 25 people. We will, of course, do some common sense coronavirus behaviour, whatever that is. Yeah, just write to me. It's Simon Leach Pottery at Gmail. And either to say that you were already booked on it and you want to definitely come, or those people probably just will write to me anyway. And yes, let's get this shit back on the road. So let's see, I've got some more mugs over there. La la la. I don't know if I showed you, did I? Got another Leach wheel here. Starting a bit of light on it. This is a... I probably did show you. This is a brand new one. It's never been got dirty. And it was the one you saw me unloading. Seems like ages ago. Off the back of the trailer the other day, down in there in the garden. That day it was windy and I was unloading it and I was talking about doing Zoom. So yeah, that wheel, it's available if anybody wants it. I've decided I'll sell it. Let's just grab a couple of them. Get them over here. Put that one over there. Right. Let's get a handle on him. Let's get a handle on this situation. Let's get a handle on it. All right. So. So yeah, just damp your finger, and there on that undercut or bevel that that's all you do. See, it's finished. So much easier than just to leave it all kind of thick and heavy at the bottom and then say, oh well, it doesn't matter. Of course it matters, because you're going to have to come back and trim it. And then you've got to fill up your wheel with trimmings, and then you've got to empty your wheel, then you've got to recycle all that clay. So it does matter. Get more efficient. Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to shout, but alright, so see, once you get in the way of putting on handles, they're so easy, but I mean, of course one does struggle over it a bit at first. It's like anything that you're learning. First time around, you've got to, one of the things about pottery is, I find, you've got to build muscle memory. Muscle memory? What's that? I don't know what it is. It's just something that happens with your muscles. It's like, it's your hands and your fingers and your arms, and they develop a certain kind of memory, which is actually very, very good, very useful. It's the sort of, it's the mechanism whereby your muscles and your hands, whatever, you learn through practice how to do something. That's why when you start doing something, we've got no muscle memory, so it's a little bit takes a little time. That's why you have to practice, Because when you practice, you're building muscle memory. Stick that one there. I'll do this one. Yes. Well, I hope you're all in good spirits out there in this strange time we're living through. I just thank the Lord each day. I say, look, well, thank you that I have a job I can do, you know. Not to say that it hasn't been a bit of a distraction and everything, but what do I say? Keep calm and carry on potting. That's what I say. Keep calm and carry on potting. Oh, we'll just finish this one. Good to be back with you folks. I've missed doing YouTubes. I don't know why. I'll tell you why actually. I've been thinking I need to plant a garden this year, and so I've been out there digging the garden and so on and so forth. And so I've sort of had my energies have been a little bit distracted with trying to get a garden organised and etc. Getting a few supplies in. So yeah, I think we're going to have some shortages coming up this year later. So I've just been, you know, getting a few things into the store cupboard. A good thing to have, a store cupboard. I've had a store cupboard for years, man. It's nothing new. I'm a bit of a prepper, you know. Bit of a prepper on the quiet. No harm in being a prepper. It serves you well, doesn't it, in time of crisis, if you've been a prepper. So. Off with him. Yeah, I was up at the local store today, up at Burkholder's, and no, it wasn't Burkholder's. I was up at Weaver's. I was up at Weaver's and somebody came up to me. I didn't know who they were at first. They kind of know me around here because I wear a hat, but I didn't know who the guy was. And then he says, "Oh, it's me," you know. I said, "Oh, hi, how are you doing?" I didn't recognise you. So yeah, he wanted 4 mugs, 4 tankards for a wedding present. So I said, well, just as it happens, I happen to be making. I'm in the process of putting on some handles, you know. Right now, I'll have these mugs. I'll be ready before you can say Jack Robinson. Because there's no bisque fire needed, I'm just going to whip them in the I'm going to dry them out, then I'm going to get some glaze on them, and then they're going to be decorated, and then they'll be thrown in the kiln. Do you throw your pots in the kiln? No, we just throw them on the wheel, Simon. We don't throw them in the kiln. We stack them neatly in the kiln. Yes, of course you do. Oh, see, there's a bit of carelessness for you. See what I just done? I whacked my finger into the side of the fella. But clay is forgiving, isn't it? Clay is forgiving. I even have a rounder here, so I should just round it. There we go. Let's quickly get that handle on and wrap up this video. Yes, thanks for joining us, folks. I hope you're all doing well. As well as can be. expected under the circumstances. Yeah. Yeah, so recapping Zoom, just check it out on the website there, my weekly schedule. See the times. See a lesson there if it grabs you. It's twice 40 minutes. And then I just basically, I send you an invite. Once I see somebody's purchased a class, I send them a Zoom invitation, ZOOMCLAY invitation. And I see you here over there on the wheel, over there. And if you want to come on a workshop, specifically the May 16th and 17th workshop is a go. It is a go. So if that grabs you, come and join us. I have arranged with a local B&B here, because obviously that's a consideration. I spoke to Maria, and Maria has said, I've got to get back to work, I'm so depressed. She's on her own, you know, so she likes having people. So yeah, we'll be ready to go. Okay folks, thanks for checking in with me, if you've made it this far to the end of the video. Anyway, I wish you all the very best. Keep practicing. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.